Hey loves, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel where we're all about making the natural hair community a community and helping you to love yourself and your hair. So today in this video we are going to be doing highlights of my 2020. So I'm going to be doing basically just collating some of my favorite videos that I've done in 2020 and putting it together in this video just to kind of give you content, because I really have no idea what to do. I'm literally just making this thing as I go, and B, just to kind of reflect as well on the things that I have done in my 2020, and yeah, see what I can do better for 2021. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting because I've had my YouTube channel for years. I think, or was it? I can't remember when the first video, I think it was 2018 or 2019 is when my first video is on this particular channel. But however, I have had two other YouTube channels. I've always wanted a YouTube channel, but never knew how to kind of, should I say, manage one, or what the content that I want to put up that, you know, inspires me and makes me continue even in the days that I don't want to continue. So yeah, I started, and then I was young then as well, so I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready for anybody to know me. So I can't remember what I did. I think I was doing like singing videos. I do remember one of the videos because I think it was 1,000 years. It had been 1,000 years mark of when we did the whole Remembrance Day for, you know, the soldiers that went to war. So I did a reminiscence or a remix of the 1,000 Years by Christina Aguilera. I believe that's who sang that song, and I was so happy with it because I was like, this is actually great. But I took it down. I took it down and deleted those two thingies, and then I thought, the problem is every time I started a YouTube channel I took it down because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing on here. I don't have a clue what to post next. Like, I'll get an inspiration of a couple of videos and then I'll be like, what am I going to do now, you know? So I take it down, and then every time I took it down I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I need to go back on YouTube. I need to start that channel again and try again. And so yeah, it took me about 3 tries, my third channel, with the name and content and things like that, and I still don't know what I'm doing on here. I still have no idea what it is I'm doing, but this time I've made a vow or a pact or promise to myself that even though I feel uncertain about it and whether it is the right thing for me to be doing, I'm not going to take this one down, because it's time for me to just continue. You've pushed past that wall or that stumbling block, and B, to, yeah, because every time I take it down, every time I stop YouTube, I'm doing content on YouTube, I get that, you know, I need to carry on feeling that I shouldn't have stopped, I shouldn't have given up, type thing. So yeah, enough of my rambling. Anyway, let's get straight onto the highlights. The okra we are going to boil and get the gel out of it to use, and then the fenugreek, what I did was I put let's say a teaspoon of fenugreek to 2 tablespoons of water, and then let that sit overnight. You can use more water if you want to. I have strained and let my okra gel water serum cool. I am going to be pre-pooing my hair with, you guessed it, malt. I don't want to pour too much just in case. I pour more as I go along. I just don't want to spit either. I don't know what to call it. Just me dancing because of my 4 parts that I did. I don't know. I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but yeah, that's that one. and I will be back, guys. Now I'm nearly finished with the Vaseline side of things, and even doing it I could tell the difference between the two. The grease is a lot heavier. The grease seems to have, I don't know whether to say hold in moisture, if that's the right word, or just, I don't know, I think it's just because it was heavier, that's why I preferred the grease to the Vaseline.
Relaxed, natural. Okay, so someone that just went natural, the first thing I would tell them is just not to compare their hair to someone else's hair. Okay, and also to take it slowly. You don't have to use all the treatments that you read about. You don't have to make all the treatments that you see making.
So the one I'm going to be using for this particular challenge, this is the one I'm going to be using. No added colorings or preservative, and it's rich in vitamin E. It's an old bottle, but you know, what's inside is what's more important. With battles harder than seems possible to bear, to you who saw the flames of danger but dived in anyway and got scarred, to you whose life is going left, you're following the robotics of this world saying, make a U-turn if possible. To you who spent their entire life in the reflection of friends and social media thinking it was your tonic. To you whose mind is more like quicksand. One minute you're standing and the next you're sinking like the Titanic. Of my way. This I'm going to pin down because I do not need that part sticking out like that for me. That's not... So yeah, that's basically the look of it. I think it looked a little better when I did it the first time. Anybody else used to do this when they were younger? Just, you know, pretend a piece of clothing was the hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I can't wait for, obviously, just to kind of see everything that 2021 is going to bring and the things that I'm going to accomplish. I have a habit of accomplishing some really great things and not really realizing it or giving myself enough credit for it, because I don't know, I'm so fixated on the things that I have yet to accomplish and I want to accomplish, and I don't feel like I'm doing enough or moving at a pace that I think I should be going at, but until I look back and realize that actually I'm going at a pretty good pace, you know, and just to enjoy the things that I'm doing right now more, just enjoy it more, so that when I look back I won't have that regret of oh I should have enjoyed it more, I should have just been in the moment more type thing. So yeah, it's always nice to reflect. I do a lot of reflecting. Sometimes I reflect more on the bad or on the things that I should be improving on, and not so much on the things that I did well on. So I think this 2021 is to do more of that, you know, reflecting on things I did well on and not to beat myself over the mistakes and the wrongs that I have done. But yeah, that is it, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.